My name is Ngoc and I'm an international student from Vietnam. I had joined the Community Engagement Scholars program during the second semester of my freshman year. At that time, my two main standards for choosing a volunteer program was healthcare or children education related work. And my expectation for the program was to be able to help those in need and to have a good, fun time volunteering. Coming from a country where academics is greatly emphasized over community work, I had no previous volunteering experience before coming to the United States. However, after 3.5 years working in the community, taking service learning courses, attending various CESP workshops, and especially taking the ID 3901 course, my point of view, principles, and sense of self had changed almost completely. In this video, I would like to talk briefly about 3 different things that I have learned, again as a result of being a part of CESP. The first important lesson that I had learned was when I attended a really great rap section on the difference between helping and serving the community. During this section, I had learned that my role is not a hero going in to save those in need, but rather as a volunteer, I am a community server for those who will find the resources that I have helpful. With this attitude in mind, I had come to realize that community work is not a one-way street where I come to give others what I have and they will happily receive it. Community work is a two-way street where both the server and the served receive what they need. In my case, I learned from those whom I serve in the community while offering them my knowledge, time, and strength. For example, while volunteering as a research associate at Hennepin County Medical Center, I had learned about different cultures and how living conditions can greatly affect a person's health. I had also learned that my strengths are problem-solving, observing, patience, flexibility, and that I am a better learner through hands-on experience than through books and classes. Moreover, two of my values had also changed as a result of what I have learned. I have come to realize that contributing to the betterment of the world and serving others is higher in my list than recognition and fame. The second thing that I had gained from community work is a change in how I would approach my work after graduation. I had learned that life is not perfect and that even though it's ideal to be able to do what you love, it might not always be the case. And when that happens, it's totally possible to grow to love what you do even though it might not start out being something that you want or something that falls short of your expectation. An example of this would be the time when I first started volunteering as a violence prevention educator at the Aurora Center. I had expected that I would be memorizing and reciting an informational presentation and that the audience will ask many good questions afterward. However, I soon found out that not only do I have to be an active presenter who are able to present the information well, I also have to be able to engage the audience. I was discouraged at first because I was not able to make my presentation livelier and I didn't get many questions, sometimes only 1 or 2. But with the help of my supervisor, support from other volunteers, and by myself spending many hours practicing, I was finally able to add my uniqueness to the presentation, making it more interesting. I also was able to answer those questions, even the more difficult ones. So even though the experience was not what I thought it would be at first, and I was disappointed initially, by pushing myself to be an active learner and a team member, I ended up learning a lot of great things, made many new friends, and loved the experience so much that I couldn't stop recommending it to many other people. From that time on, I always try to approach my work and life with an open mind, a positive attitude, and flexibility for changes. The last but not least thing that I gained from being part of CSP is a meaningful college experience. Even though I didn't change my majors or minor as a result of community work, it has certainly helped me to confirm that I had picked a career path of my interest and of the best fit for me. I want to make life better for those in the community through improving their health, their living conditions, and preventing disease. My time management skill has also been improving as a result of balancing both my schoolwork and my community work. I had also built many new relationships with the staff, co-workers at my volunteering site, as well as with whom I serve. Some of my closest friends now are those whom I met through the process of volunteering at the Aurora Center, both the Resident Hall Health Advocate Program, Hennepin County Medical Center, etc. My life has become more meaningful as a result of being involved in community work. My work is not only filled with stressful lectures, assignments, and long hours of work. The added hour of working with others at my volunteering site have helped me to release some stress and to have so much fun while learning so many different things. I realized that my life is not meaningful if I only try to achieve the best out of my career. My life is meaningful if I can give back to the community what I have and somehow contribute to the betterment of the world.